everyone. Good day, Ma'am Roulette. I am Sweetheart Australia, third year values education student. So right now, I will be discussing to you five local and five international educational leaders. So here are the five local educational leaders. So let's start with Dr. Patricia Lipuanan, Brother Armin Luestra, Dr. Leonard Briones, Dr. Fee Hidalgo, and lastly, Vice President Sara Duterte. If we have locals, we also have international educational leaders. So let's start with Dr. John King Jr., Dr. Supat Kampatong, Dr. Alan Shepard, Dr. Linda Darling, and lastly, Dr. Bitsy Davis. So let's start with the local educational leaders. So first in the list is Dr. Patricia B. Lipuanan. So here is a short biography about her life. Dr. Lipuanan is a respected figure in Philippine education, so particularly known for her tenure as chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education or what we call on CHED from 2010 to 2018. So she graduated her doctorate in clinical psychology from the Ateneo de Manila University. Lipuanan has been instrumental in shaping policies and advocating for quality higher education. So, as the former president of Miriam College in Quezon City, and through her various academic roles, she has made significant contributions to educational development in the Philippines, leaving a lasting impact on the academic of the country. Here are some of her accomplishments. Dr. Lipuanan is a renowned Filipino educator and a public servant. She served as the chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education or CHED in the Philippines, advocating for quality higher education, student welfare, and academic excellence. Lipuanan's tenure was marked by numerous reforms and initiatives to enhance the country's educational landscape. So, at the other side, we also have here her advocacies. So, the first one is quality higher education, student welfare, and lastly, academic excellence. Impact of her unconditional service. Dr. Lipuanan impactful service to the people and dedications to education serve as a beacon of inspiring for students, urging them to pursue excellence. Her unwavering commitment to improving access to quality educations ensures a brighter future for all, fostering empowerment and progress that resonate through generations, shaping society positively. Dr. Lipuanan also has her style of leadership. So she characterized her leadership by integrity, empathy, and a clear vision for educational advancement. She leads with compassion, prioritizing the needs of her people while fostering a collaborative environment. Her inclusive approach empowers individuals and promotes innovation, driving positive change and sustainable growth in education and beyond. So let's move on to the next local educational leaders. We have here Brother Armin Luestro, FSC. So here are a short biography about his life. Brother Armin Luestro, a Filipino educator and De La Salle brother, served as the Secretary of the Department of Education in the Philippines. He spearheaded various educational reforms focusing on access, quality, and equity. His dedication to education earned him recognition both locally and internationally for his impactful contributions in the field. Accomplishment of Brother Armin Luestro, a Filipino educator and former Secretary of the Department of Education, implemented significant reforms during his tenure. Some of his accomplishments included a K-12 program implementation, expanding the alternative learning system, improving teacher training, and advocating for quality education for all Filipino children. So at the left side, we have also his advocacies, quality education for all, education reform, and lastly, empowerment through education. Brother Armin Luestra's unconditional service has left a profound impact on Philippine education. Through his tireless dedication and leadership, he championed reforms that have reshaped the educational landscape, making it more inclusive and responsive to the needs of learners. His legacy of accessible quality education continues to uplift countless lives, empowering individuals and contributing to the nation's development. Brother Armin Luestra also had his style of leadership. So he characterized into inclusivity, innovation, and empathy. Luestra is also known for her visionary approach. His empathetic leadership ensures that policies and initiatives prioritize the well-being and development of both educators and learners. The third local educational leaders is Dr. Leonor Briones. Here is a short biography about her life. Dr. Leonor Briones, born in 1940, is a Filipino economist, educator, and public servant. She served as the secretary of the Department of Education in the Philippines way back. Briones advocated for quality education, transparency, and accountability in government spending. She is known for her integrity and commitment to improving the Philippine educational system. Here are some of the accomplishments of Dr. Leonor Briones. So she is the Secretary of the Department of Education in the Philippines back then. So has focused on improving access to quality education, enhancing learning facilities, and implementing policies to support teachers. So at the left side, we also have here her advocacies. Leonor Briones or Dr. Leonor Briones was the top three advocacies or has the top three advocacies revolve around promoting inclusive. Dr. Leonor Briones also have her advocacies. So here are the top three advocacies revolve around promoting inclusive education, enhancing teacher welfare and development, advocating for adequate funding and resources for the Philippine education system. So she constantly emphasized the importance of ensuring that every Filipino child has access to quality education, regardless of their skin color, gender, background, or location. Style of leadership of Leonor Briones is characterized by integrity, transparency, and inclusivity. She engaged in open dialogue, listens to diverse perspectives, and collaborates with stakeholders to address the challenges in the educational sectors. So her leadership fostered a culture of accountability and innovation, inspiring trust and confidence among her team and the wider community. Let's move on to the fourth educational leaders in the local, which is Dr. Fee Hidalgo. So here is a short biography about her life. Dr. Fee Hidalgo is an accomplished researcher in the field of molecular biology, specializing in genetic engineering. With over a decade of experience, she has contributed extensively to groundbreaking studies on genes editing technologies. Dr. Hidalgo is passionate about advancing scientific knowledge and fostering innovations in biotechnology. Here are some of the accomplishments of Dr. Fee Hidalgos. She accomplished includes a pioneering research in genetic engineering and significant contributions to advancements in genes editing technologies. Her work has led to breakthrough in molecular biology, shaping the future of biotechnology. So at the right side, we have here the advocacies of Dr. Hidalgo. So she dedicated to promoting science education and accessibility, advocating for STEM programs in underprivileged communities. She is passionate about empowering aspiring scientists, particularly women, and fostering diversity and inclusion in the scientific community. Impact of her unconditional service. Dr. Fee Hidalgo's unwavering dedication to serving her community has left an incredible mark. Her selflessness and commitment inspire not only her people but also her students, like me, like us, to strive for excellence and to use our skills for the betterment of the society. She emphasized through leaders and compassion. Dr. Fee Hidalgo also has her style of leadership. So her leadership is marked by inclusivity as well, empathy, and empowerment. She fosters unity, values everyone's voices, and leads by examples, inspiring personal growth, innovations. Her style creates a sense of belonging and motivates individuals to become agents of positive change. So the last but definitely not the least on the list of the local educational leaders is the Vice President Sara Duterte. So here is a short biography about her life. Vice President Sara Duterte, born on May 27, 1978, is a prominent Filipino politician and a lawyer. She is the daughter of the former President Rodrigo Duterte, and now she is the Vice President of the Philippines. So here are some of the accomplishments of the Vice President Sara Duterte. So she made significant contributions to Davao City's development, focusing on infrastructure, healthcare, and education. During her tenure as mayor, she has implemented projects to improve public services, promote economic growth, and enhance the overall quality of life for their residents. So her leadership has garnered praise and recognitions locally and nationally. So at the right side, we have here her advocacies. So Vice President Sara Duterte is known for advocacies in promoting women's life or promoting women's rights, children's welfare, and environmental protection. She has initiated programs to empower women, provide support for the victims of abuse, enhance child protection services, and implement sustainable environment policies to address climate change and preserve natural resources for future generations. So, Sara Duterte's unwavering dedication to serving her constituents has had a profound impact on the people of Davao City. Her commitment to public services sets a powerful example for aspiring women's leaders, demonstrating the importance of integrity, compassion, and accountability. As a student, her leadership inspires a sense of civic responsibility and encourage active engagement in the community initiatives, fostering a culture of service and empowerment. Vice President Sara Duterte also has her style of leadership. So Sara Duterte's leadership style is characterized with pragmatism, decisiveness, and accessibility. She prioritized problem solving and effective governance, focusing on delivering tangible results for her constituents. Her inclusive approach involves consulting with stakeholders and collaborating with various sectors to address key issues and achieve sustainable development goals. Since we are done with the local educational leaders, let's move on to the international educational leaders. So, first in the list is Dr. John King Jr. So Dr. John King Jr. is a prominent figure known for his contributions to medicine and humanitarian efforts. Born on 1950, he graduated from Harvard Medical School in 1976 and went on to specialize in infectious diseases. Dr. John King has achieved remarkable milestones in the field of medicine and public health. He spearheaded groundbreaking research on infectious disease, leading to the development of the innovative treatments and prevention strategies. As a tireless advocate for global health equity, he has established numerous healthcare initiatives providing essential medical services to marginalized communities. Dr. King's leadership has inspired collaborative efforts among healthcare professionals worldwide, significantly impacting diseases controls and improving healthcare access for vulnerable populations. So on the right side, you can see the advocacies of Dr. John Kings. He is so passionate about advocate for healthcare access and equity, particularly in underserved regions. He campaigns for increased fundings for public health programs, advocates for policy reforms to address healthcare's disparities, and promotes education's awareness initiatives to empower communities to take charge of their health. Impact of his unconditional service. Dr. Jenkins Jr.'s unwavering commitment to serving his community has left a profound impact on countless lives. His selfless dedication to providing healthcare to underserved population has not only saved lives but also to inspire. He also gives the compassion, empathy, and the importance of using one's skills to uplift others, shaping your own aspirations and guiding your path towards making a meaningful difference in the world. Dr. Jen King also has his styles of leadership. He embodies a transformative style of leadership characterized by empathy, collaboration, and steadfast commitment to equity. He empowers team members, fosters cultures of inclusivity, and leads by examples, inspiring others to join him in the pursuit of shared goals for the betterment of society. And now let's move on to Dr. Supat. So allow me to give a short biography of his life. So Dr. Supat is a renowned physicist and educator, known for his contributions to the field of theoretical physics. He holds a PhD in physics and has published numerous research papers in esteemed journals. Dr. Kampathong is also passionate about teaching and has inspired many students throughout his career. The accomplishments of Dr. Supan has made a significant contributions to the theoretical physics, particularly in the areas of quantum mechanics and particle physics. His research has advanced our understanding of fundamental principles in the field, earning him recognition both nationally and internationally. At your right side, you can see the advocacies of Dr. Kampatham. So the first one is promoting STEM education in underprivileged communities, advocating for accessibility to science and technology for all individuals. The third one is empowering individuals to pursue careers in STEM fields. Fourth, advocacies. It is to support environmental conservation efforts and sustainability. And lastly, contributing to advancements in theoretical physics through research and education. Impact of his unconditional service. Dr. Supat Kampathong, unwavering commitment to serving his community has led a profound impact. His dedication to promoting STEM education has opened doors for countless underprivileged students, including other peoples, providing opportunities for learning and growth. As a student, his mentorship and advocacy has inspired me to pursue my passions, fearlessly instilling in me the belief that education is a powerful tool to positive change. Dr. Supat also has his own style of leadership. He exhibits in a transformational style of leadership, inspiring and empowering others to achieve their full potential. He fosters a collaborative environment, encouraging innovations and creativity, while also providing guidance and support to his team members. And now, let's move on to Dr. Alan Shepard. So, Dr. Alan Shepard, born on November 18, 1923, was an American astronaut and the first American to travel into space. On May 5, 1961, he piloted the Freedom 7 spacecraft, completing his suborbital flight. Later, he commanded Apollo 14, becoming the fifth person to walk on the moon. Shepard passed away on July 21, 1998. Alan Shepard's accomplishments are numerous and groundbreaking. As the first American in space, his Freedom 7 mission on May 5, 1961 paved the way of NASA's space exploration endeavors. He later commanded Apollo 14, successfully landing on the moon in 1971 and conducting scientific experiments. Shepard's legacy extends beyond his space flights. His contributions to aerospace engineering and explorations to continue inspire generations of scientists and astronauts. Dr. Alan Shepard's unwavering commitment to public service, his dedication to serving others unconditionally demonstrate the profound impact individuals can have when they have prioritized the needs of the community above their own. So as a students, Shepard's examples encourage a mindset of selflessness and civic responsibility, inspiring future leaders to strive for excellence in the service of others. Dr. Alan Shepard also has his style of leadership. He is also since he is the first American in space, he exhibits the leadership style characterized by determination, focus, and courage. He leads by examples also, demonstrating resilience and pioneering spirit. Shepard's ability to remain calm under pressure and his dedication to pressing the boundaries of exploration and to follow his lead. We have here Dr. Linda Darling as one of the international educational leaders. So allow me to give a short biography about her life. So Dr. Linda Darling Hammond is an esteemed educator and policy advisor renowned for her contributions to the teachers' preparation and educational equity. So as the president of the Learning Policy Institute and professors emeritus at Stanford University, her research and advocacy have shaped education reform efforts worldwide, promoting quality teaching and equitable learning opportunities for all students. The accomplishment of Dr. Linda has authored over 30 books and 500 articles on education. She served as president of the American Educational Research Associations and chaired President Obama's education policy transition team. Her work has influenced teacher preparations, educational policy, and initiatives to advance quality and excellence in education globally. So at the right side, we have here her advocacies. So the first is equity in education, ensuring fair and inclusive educational opportunities for all students. Second is teacher quality, advocating for robust teacher training and support to enhance classroom effectiveness. And the last one is evidence based policy, promoting educational policies informed by research and data to drive positive outcomes for students and schools. Dr. Linda unwavering commitment to educational quality has a profound impact. Her tireless advocacy for inclusive education and high quality teachers, training has empowered countless students, including myself, by fostering environments conducive to learning and growth. Her dedication inspires hope and drives tangible progress towards a more equitable and just education system. Dr. Linda also has her style of leadership. So she amplifies a transformational leadership styles characterized by her visionary approach, empathy, and commitment to empowering others. She fosters collaboration as well, inspires innovations, and leads by examples, igniting passion and dedication among educators and policymakers. Her inclusive and particularly leadership style fosters trust and drives meaningful change towards excellence. Now let's move on to Dr. Balsi Davos. Dr. Balsi Davos is an American businesswoman and former Secretary of Education under President Donald Trump, known for her advocacy of school choice and charter schools. She has been a controversial figure in education policy. She previously chaired the Michigan Republic Party and founded the WinQuest Group, a private investment firm. Here are some accomplishments of Dr. Betsy Davis. She, particularly in promoting school choice initiatives and charter schools. As Secretary of Education, she worked to expand educational opportunities for students, emphasizing parental empowerment and the importance of innovations and the importance of the efforts of one students. So she also improves educational outcomes and increase access to quality schooling options for all children. So at your right side, she also has three advocacies. First is school choice promotion. Second is charter school support. And lastly, parental environment or parental empowerment. Dr. Betsy DeVos' unwavering commitment to her vision of education reform has left a lasting impact on American education. Her advocacy for school choice and charter schools has provided students with access to diverse learning environments, empowering parents to make educational decisions that aligns with their children's needs. So as a student, her efforts may have broadened your educational options, allowing for more tailored and enriching learning experiences. Dr. Bitsy Devos also has her style of leadership. So she characterized by strong convictions in her beliefs, a focus on innovations and reforms, a willingness to challenge traditional approaches to education. She is known for her assertiveness and advocating for policies she believes that benefit students and families.